He'll keep it himself. Powers through the defender. And runs through another one. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They feed him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gonna take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Hoosiers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Turning it on! He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Benedict. Pulls it in, it's Brooks. Oh, he got loose. Kearney on the Jets. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first down? Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And the Hoosiers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Madden. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on games.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. And the Spartans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. All kinds of room to the right. right through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Spartans!
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. Found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we can hear Pig Suey inside our studio.
Back to pass, it's Benedict.
They're up by 15 over Texas Tech. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? There are many brass spittoons, most of them quite common, but none quite as famous as the old brass spittoon, the trophy itself, first created for this series in 1950.
This has been a great rivalry in the Big Ten. I know they went to different divisions. This was a protected cross-division rivalry for a little while. It isn't anymore. They don't play every single year, but when they do meet up, David, it's must-watch TV.
And I think the coolest part about this rivalry is the trophy. And Reese omitted it. He usually doesn't do that. He usually always on top of all of these details, but he kind of missed it. Back in 1950, Michigan State students were trying to make it more exciting, so they went by this store and basically bought a $25 trophy, an old brass spittoon. It's kind of gross. It's kind of nasty.
Oh, he's got some space. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the Spartans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on third down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it, but with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Benedict. Quickly out to the tight end. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Makes the catch. It's Brooks. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
You know, to a lot of people, it's just a brass spittoon. But to these teams, it means so much more, and it sure looks like it so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Guys, gotta love when the brass spittoon is up for grabs. Let's get things back to you.
The Spartans will kick it away to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Great job by the DB on that play. How many times in these types of deep ball situations do we see pass interference? That cornerback could not have played that ball better.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass, it's Benedict. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Hoosiers in the hurry up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. At the 20, he's got space. Breaks into the open. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. And the Spartans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Michigan State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They want to throw it. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Makes the catch. It's Madden. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Benedict. Gets it out quickly. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Lost to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen.
Turning it on! They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Going right to work up top. Snags it on the right. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Going with the ground game left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. There he goes. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting him tackled to the ground.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. Touchdown, Sparty! Quick strike through the air for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own.
Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Catch in the middle. It's Waddle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he kept that one just straight enough to... He's inside the left upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Inside a minute to go here in the third. To the air, it's Benedict. Fires to the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Madden. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Madden. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Benedict. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brooks. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Wants to pass. Rushes on him. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Central Michigan just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory, and that's really the standard there in Mount Pleasant. They'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another 1st down. 1st and...
Looking deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Man, that is just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play. And listen, that was a contested catch, but we got to get guys on the ground. Can't give up explosive. Let that clock tick and preserve the lead.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They're going to run it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. Getting set for the point after.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Looks as if we have an injury on that play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Benedict. Right on the money. At the 35, he's open. Turning it on. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. Creates a little room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Shoots it to the left. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
I think at this point of the game, down 2 possessions, the passing game, you just have to be a little bit sharper. And they don't look like they're in rhythm. You saw it on that last third down. I think you got to go now if you're on offense on fourth down. The sense of urgency is cranking up, but you need to be more precise in the passing game.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Brings it to the open. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Benedict. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Fit it in the window for the score.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late right now.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. He'll do it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
All the hard work and commitment pays off, getting their first win of the season. Really impressed how they came out. After starting the season 0-2, they knew this was going to be a physical game, and they came ready to go on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and then a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
The Spartans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. He takes the knee, and it took a while, but they are finally into the win column. To the victor, go the Sport.